You know what? It's not a bad idea because I'm not gonna lie to you. When I saw the 2K19 storyline stuff mode, I was like, you know what? That's so cheesy. I want to play that shit. Triple H has been like the way they have it set up. You're an indie guy, and Triple H wants to stop you from getting to WWE, and you have to work your way up to face God himself to win the WWE title. It's so over the top ridiculous. Like, you're so important that Triple fucking H is like in the indies. That guy's more talented. I'm going to stop him. And when he gets to WWE, he's going to face God, me, Triple H.
Well, no, the story is you get kicked out of NXT and put back into the independent scene. It's kind of funny.
Oh, it's the Chris Hero story.
Pretty much. Well, this is the big thing they're going to be doing for WWE if you've been following. So this is how it works. 205 Live and NXT are going to be merged together supposedly. Ew. That's pretty so you're going to have that. You have NXT. No, you have 205 Live, NXT, and then the Mae Young Classic on Wednesdays. And then supposedly on NXT television, you're going to start seeing a lot of the people that have been on dark matches being re-put back on NXT. That's the new thing. So a lot of the talent that Raw is not using will be on NXT. That's why you've been seeing like Tyler Breeze, some of the Bludgeon Brothers being on television or at NXT events because they're repurposing them to go bring up NXT talent. That's what I've been reading. So that's interesting.
I'm looking for like, let me see. While you're saying that, I'm gonna look up requirements because I wonder where you need to push this thing. Okay, system requirements. You need 4 gigabytes of memory. Oh shit, went to the wrong one.
4 gigs of memory.
Oh, okay. Minimum 4 gigabytes of RAM, a 670 or a 7850, and at version 11. Recommended is an i7 or an 8350. 8 gigabytes of RAM and a 970 or R9X. Okay, so yeah.
Is it just me or is it Kyrie saying? Do you feel like they're overdoing her?
It's not only that; it's just they don't know what to do with a character like that. It's like
I feel like she's got too much makeup going on and too much going on. It's like kind of like Asuka in a lot of ways, where like Asuka was like, I don't know, Asuka was more of the I'll kick your ass kind of deal, and I feel like Kyrie's saying they just don't know what to do with her. It's like, let's make her champion, and then main roster, and then it's just like, oh.
The thing why they don't get how to do Kairi Sane is because she has the gimmick. She's the pirate princess. They just focus on that. She's a pirate. Okay, it's Japanese. Okay, we're done here. Whatever. And let's throw some pirate stuff in there. What made Kairi Sane fun in Stardom, and what made her the star that she is the quirkiness and the weird moves she did in the ring, whereas now they're limited and you don't really see the quirkiness of Kairi Sane besides like in cringe-worthy promos where it's like, I know how to beat, I'm not being racist here, but I know how to beat Shayna Baszler.
No, you know what's funny about that is she speaks good English.
Yeah, I'm like, why?
Why are they having her like sound like a Funaki?
A stereotype. It's a secret. Oh no, come on, man. We're better than that. They're better than that. Come on, man.
And then Lo Shirai, I was really surprised when you take the Japanese language from her away. She's got pretty good English. I was like blown away by that. But you watch, they're gonna have Lo Shirai pound her chest and say, "I could beat you." That's how bad it is. Which one do you want to do first? Do you want to do the Death for Dishonored first, or do you want to do Impact first?
I might as well do Impact first because it's the one that came first. So Impact Wrestling. This is what I like about the new management of Impact. Yes, they do the stuff at the Sound Stage in Florida, but they're also moving around. They went to I forgot the other place, but now they're in Mexico, and then they'll be in Las Vegas.
Well, give them credit. Give them credit. They went to WWE just recently. Give them credit. They went and had a meeting with WWE, possibly about working relationship with them. Give Impact Wrestling some cred.
So
with
they're
that,
doing some great things.
Yep.
And this show from Mexico, look, compared to last week, way better. Like, not saying the show last week was bad, but it was except for the Fall Bar match. The Fall Bar match against Austin Aries was pretty good.
Yeah, Fall Bar showed me something last week with the whole wrestling thing. This week was pretty good. Pretty good. I want to see them use more AAA wrestlers over the next couple of weeks. That would be nice.
So first match, OVE defeats I forgot one of the guys' name because I haven't seen him, but one guy, Laredo Kid and Aerostar. They beat him with the All-Seeing Eye. Pretty solid 6-man tag match. What are your thoughts on this, man?
Good match. I like Aerostar. Aerostar has been amazing on Lucha Underground, so I kind of knew some of the wrestlers. Laredo Kid, I knew who he was in Impact before. Good match. You knew OVE was gonna win. You knew. Also to got to give it to Jay Chris, man. Jay Chris. Sweet. Oh my goodness. The copying of everything. Oh my God. Just like it's pretty funny how he copies every move. What's his name?
Oh, bro. Jay Chris got the new rap name, Little Draw. Sammy Callahan calls himself the Draw.
Yeah.
And on Twitter, he calls himself Little Draw.
It's funny how they copy each other. It's hilarious.
It's Damian Sandow. It's Ms. Dowworth.
That's funny.
And then you have his brother in the background, like, what the fuck? And then, like, all of a sudden, like, when it's something serious, he'll just hop in. Oh, yeah, man, what the fuck is it? Oh, yeah, by Ohio. Another thing, this is where a complaint comes in. The match was good. This is where the complaint comes in. I thought at Bound for Glory, we were probably going to get Sammy Callahan versus The Machine. And we were going to get this OVE versus Cage and the Lucha Bros thing out of the way. With them already having a 6-man tag with LAX and the OGs, maybe this would be overkill. I don't understand why.
In Jungle Warfare.
Yeah. I would have rather seen Callahan and Cage and found something else for the Lucha Bros to do. Also, well, I guess it includes the rest of OVE so they can get on the card, but
well, my thing is the tag team titles have not been defended at all. You haven't seen the tag team titles go anywhere since this whole feud with the OGs. Was that?
Are they on this line in that Concrete Warfare or are they not? I don't know.
Well, they changed it. It's Jungle Warfare. The OGs and the LAX are going to have a Jungle Warfare match. I don't know how that's going to work.
Is it for the titles?
No.
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, you're right.
It's kind of like, where's the title? You know, like, I don't know, Jay Chris, OVE. To me, OVE should win all the titles at this point. They should all have titles and make them look dominating, literally. But I honestly understand that the Lucha Brothers need to fight for titles too. I just don't understand what Impact's doing with the tag team belt. That's just my thing. I just don't get it.
It's entangled in this feud where it's supposed to be this blood rivalry, but they forgot to include the titles into that blood rivalry. Another thing about this match, real quick before we move on, the OVE finisher, all seeing eye. When I've seen that before, and every time I see it, I fucking love it. I was thinking to myself, Randy Orton just came back, and what's his whole thing now? I hate these people who come in here and they don't respect the people who built the way. I would like to see Randy Orton. I know I'm just fantasy booking here. Randy Orton form a faction with guys just like him and have that as their finisher. Think about this now. Randy Orton, The Big Show, Goldust, and they hit the all seeing eye with Randy Orton on top of Big Show's shoulder.
Oh man, no, I see this quite differently though. If you're gonna go that way, you might as just have. If you're gonna go that way, you might as have Randy Orton. You might as have Shinsuke Nakamura in the mix of that.
Well, the reason I said those kind of guys is it guys that have been there for a while that the fans kind of don't give a fuck about anymore.
Okay, well then why don't you do Zack Ryder?
Okay,
and Heath Slater.
The only reason I said Big Show also is for Big Show big, and
then you can have Big Show in the mix of all that.
Big Show.
So you can have the 4.
Okay.
And then you can probably call it, you can call it the Forgotten. But they already they've done that. They've done that in NXT already. You know who's fronting that, right? Somebody that's been truly forgotten. Gunner.
Bram and the other guy. Damn. He was with Buddy Murphy, right?
Yeah, with Buddy Murphy. Is Bram really part of that Forsaken group?
Yeah, Bram. What? No, is it? No.
It's Gunner.
Bram, fucking Gunner. Gunner is Gunner.
It's like Gunner has been forgotten so badly.
He's not even.
You know who would fit in that group if they really wanted to bring it in? Cowboy James Storm.
I think
bring him in. That would work out so great. He would be great as the Forgotten Sons like main leader.
I think Storm's retired from wrestling, has he?
No, he's in the indie scene.
Oh, he just hasn't signed in.
Have you seen how cut up he's gotten? He got jacked real quick. Like he's not that fat, that fat look anymore. He got cut up recently. And he's been talking a lot of mad stuff about being in WWE. Like he regrets the fact that he didn't, go all the way with it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's jacked up. He's 41 and he's talking about he can go another 10 years being cut up like this. And his wife, and he said he just had to get some certain things situated with his family.
Damn, he does look fucking jacked, yeah.
Yeah, he says he's ready for WWE, and he just said he hasn't had anything come his way yet. As far as contracts.
He probably will.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Bring him in part of Royal Rumble. That would be great. Getting back to Impact though, there was an altar. Was that
Rich Swann? He's like walking down the hallway, and Rich and Matt Sydal, he's like, "Hey Rich, I know you're looking forward to our match, but the universe and my third eye say we need to be a tag team." And he's like, "No, man, I'm gonna fight you." And Sydal's like, "We're gonna face the Lucha Bros." And Swann's like, "You know what? That's a good opportunity, man."
You see, I have a gripe about this match.
Okay.
And it had nothing to do with the match. It had to do with the okay, so I watched it on Pop TV, right? They record these. Why in the fuck? Sorry, my English there. Why in the hell? Okay, end of the match, right? He hits that move, right? That one move. That spinning move, right?
Oh, you talking about the Muscle Buster.
The Muscle Buster, right? He hits it, right? They stop in the middle of that, right? They stop on live television, okay? They stop. And they cut to them putting their hands up on top of the rope.
Yeah, the editing was bad. The Lucha Bros defeated Sydal and Swann. An okay match. Yeah, you're right. The editing in the end, they had editing problems the whole show. So
it was like they've done it the last 3 weeks. It's like when they were doing the whole Tessa Blanchard thing, putting her in the coffin, right? Mm-hmm. They cut you off right before they put her in, and then they show her standing on the outside of the by the curtain, by the big monitor, the screen, and Allie saving her. So what happened when she was getting thrown into the coffin? It makes no sense. It really irritates me per week when they do that, because then what the hell just happened? How did we get here? You know what I mean? Match was good though. Matt Sydal had some good moves, but Rich Swann, I want to see Rich Swann and him go at each other. It's brewing.
Yeah, I think there was a good placeholder match to like get all that stuff brewing and whatever.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good match for Bound for Glory. Basically, this is a setup for Bound for Glory. Then next you had Tessa Blanchard coming into the women's locker room, and I swear to fucking God that there was Sexy Star. I was like, whoa. The Impact hired fucking Sexy Star, but it was just some random luchador woman. And then like this woman, look, I've never seen before. Faya Apache, she says to Tessa, we respect people in here. Get the hell out of the locker room. Tessa leaves. You know, it's some decent story building. You know, in Mexico, respect people, respect the locker room.
It was kind of that segment is like what was it? The segment with that, I thought for a moment there Tessa Blanchard was just gonna slap the shit out of that other chick. I was waiting for it.
Next you have Eli Drake's challenge, the Eli Drake challenge, and you know what?
This was a throwaway match.
It was, but I do like how Don Callis covered for it. Like Don Callis was like, you know, Eli Drake, he's a well-tuned player, and I don't know what he's doing with this challenge thing because he's just going after a title, but I guess Eli is having fun or whatever. Out comes Trevor Lee, and Eli Drake wins with the gravy train. But after Trevor Lee botches, like I don't know if Trevor Lee was supposed to win, but he botched the roll up or whatever. But Eli Drake, gravy train rolling on. Look, I'm confused here. Like Trevor Lee, he's one of the brightest stars in Impact, but he's turned into jobber level status, like basically just there to get shitted on. Like I think that's a waste of talent. I don't know how you feel about that, Tech.
Oh God, Trevor Lee. It's really hard for me. I'm echoing into your mic, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm just echoing ever so slightly.
Sound. Get that real quick.
There we go. Okay, there we go. Much better. Answering the whole Trevor Lee thing. I agree with you to a certain extent, but he should be fighting more for either they should do this now or not. Throw him in a. This is where the King of the Mountain title would have been great. Yeah. Honestly, King of the Mountain somewhere. Been great.
Then you have the OGs like Eddie Kingston. I fucking love Eddie Kingston. Like the guy, he's whatever on the mic, in the ring. He's decent, but on the mic, the man shines. He's like, yeah, we're in Mexico, and they like do arm drags and hula caranas, you know, wrestling. But I'm gonna go out there and show him fucking violent with his back fist. He was killing me with the arm drags. They like arm drags here, right?
He hits him with that one discus lariat, dude, and it's over.
That was a spinning back fist. That shit was fucking that was fucking devastating.
Well, the way the camera and everything sold it, it was great.
So King and the OGs come out to the ring to face this guy who a fucking massive name. I think his name was like Kronos or whatever. And before the bell can ring, Kronos gets beat up by Homicide and Hernandez, and
Yeah.
King just picks up the pieces, knocks the guy clean off of his feet with that spinning bat fist. And
The camera, like I said, the camera kind of like sold it. Do you have your mic near your? I'm echoing still. Do you have your mic like near your speaker?
yeah, I got it like right on my desk or whatever.
You may want to move it a little away from your speaker.
Let me see.
Just ever so slightly away, because I can hear myself double, like triple now.
Let's see. I might have to go promo style with it.
Yeah, that's all good. I'm so sorry. It's just I heard myself twice.
Sorry. Feel like I'm interviewing LeBron James.
Oh my god. Yeah, but like I was saying, the camera angles were great. I'll give Impact that. The camera angles were great this week. When Kingston hit that devastating back fist, it was great.
Then he calls out LAX. He's like, "You guys are some bitches. You suck dick. Your mom sucks dick. You're scared. You're some scared bitches." Trying to make them break the ceasefire. Then it cuts to Conan, and he's the LAS guys. They're like, "Hey, Conan, they're calling us bitches, and saying our mom sucked dick. Why aren't we fighting?" And Conan, look, he gives a answer that makes sense if you're in the criminal world. Conan, he and King have already talked to these top level mafia bosses, and they said no ceasefire. And Conan tells LA guys, "I'm not gonna break the ceasefire because you know what happens? You end up in a barrel of fucking acid, never heard from again." I think we've watched enough gangster movies to know that's what would really happen if you crossed a top level mafia boss. So I'm not mad at that.
No, I'm not mad at that. And also the promo was pretty good. I like when he took the other LAX guy and he took him by the shirt, right? And he's like, listen, we're not gonna fight. We're gonna take the smart way and we're gonna fight at Bound for Glory. You're gonna sit here and not do anything. Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. That's what Kingston wants you to do. It was great. Great promo though. Conan knows how to land promo spots, and I've always said that.
So as I ate this disgusting McDonald's apple pie,
King is perfect role for Kingston.
Yeah, like
I agree there.
When he first came in with James Storm's group, he always shined on the mic, but the character wasn't there. Like I don't know what it was. Like the group, the premise was good. Like they're these guys they're supposed to be like the Illuminati, but it just didn't work for those guys.
I agree with Andre with that. Totally agree with his statement. If you're reading that, it's right on the money.
Well, let me see. So moving on to the next match. Fabi Apache defeated Alicia Edwards. And look, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna be completely 100 with everybody here. I don't know who the hell Fabi Apache is. I know Josh Matthews said that she's a legend. I'm gonna take his word face value because I can't whatever. But I do know that she's good. Why?
America needs to start watching some AAA wrestling, man.
Fair enough. Fair point. But I know that she's good. Why? She fucking had a good match with Alicia Edwards. God damn. If that doesn't speak to how good of a wrestler you are, I think this is the first match that Alicia Edwards had that I didn't like look away from, like do something else.
Alicia's improving, you know that, right?
She's improving, bro. But like, for example, Alicia Edwards versus Kiera Hogan. Need I say more? Like that was a train wreck upon a train wreck.
Apache's really good. If you haven't followed her in AAA, she's too sweet. It's like great. Women's wrestling in AAA is damn good. And you got to see that. You got treated to a good match. And Alicia kept up with it. That was the good thing about that.
So after the match, Fabi, she says, look, I want to face Tessa Blanchard because she doesn't respect people in the locker room and she doesn't respect the culture of wrestling. So next week we're going to get sorry about that. Apache versus Blanchard. I'm looking forward to that match. Then you had El Tejano kind of promo talking about how he's gonna beat Austin Aries. Yeah, El Tejano, he's pretty good. I've seen.
You should read the comment there that Andre put out there. That's kind of true. That is true. Why she didn't look at the hard cam? I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that at all.
Oh man, hey, players fuck up sometimes too, Andre. I don't know why she like that shit was kind of funny. Like John Matt, he was just like, look, look over here. Look, God damn it, like, look over here. Oh my God.
Oh man, did you see in the end of it when they were trying to give her the interview? She didn't know what to do.
It was like some B movie shit. I'm talking to you.
Like I thought Josh Matthew was ready to get on the mic. Are you serious with me right now? Or are you just can't hear what I'm trying to tell you? Come over here. You sit in the spot right here. Sit right here. Shit was funny.
Had, Scarlett Bordeaux talking about she's gonna have an announcement next week. I don't know what the hell that announcement could be. Like,
hey, be Fall Bud's manager. That'd be great.
You know what? No, I know they're not going to do that, but
how about Grado? Grado would be great for that. It'd make his heel run pretty good if they want to turn him heel.
No, what I was thinking about Falaba and KM versus Moose and Killer Cross, but no, I don't think they're going to do that. Bound for Glory.
Actually, I would like to see that. Would be pretty cool if they did it that way.
Then you have we already talked about the Lucha Bros versus Swan and Seidel. So
Swan for champion next couple months.
S division?
No. Ooh,
world champion?
World champion.
Whoa.
Hands down, world champion. You know what Impact should bring? And I know I'm talking way too soon. Bring in Enzo Amore. Just bring him in.
For the entertainment value?
For the entertainment value.
Enzo is hella entertaining. He might not be able to wrestle like a 5-star match with the moves that are crisp.
Let's see what else would the way you should read the next one, American. That's pretty good too. From Andre.
Yeah, Josh Matthews gets a lot of hate, man, but he knows what the hell he's doing.
I am actually starting to like Josh Matthews as the last couple of weeks. He was cringeworthy to me when he first came into Impact, but now he's starting to grow on me.
You know what it is? He's finally found a partner that kind of is teaching him what the hell to do.
You know who's cringeworthy on the mic is Todd Phillips.
To quote the Brad Rules, the guy sounds like he's ordering a fucking deli sandwich when something important is happening.
Oh, dude, when the whole Rusev thing was going on, like he sounded like a robot, like bad. And I was like, dude, you're supposed to sell the moment. Like, what are you doing? And didn't you have Corey, I Kiss Ass Graves over there fucking just going mad crazy over it. I can't believe Rusev just got beat up by AD in English.
Then Austin Aries cut a promo with Moose and Killer Cross, and Aries, he's like, you know what? I'm giving people opportunities because we're taking everybody out, and Moose is there. And just in case you didn't know, Moose is a heel. He's wearing a one-piece color splat romper. If that doesn't say douchebag, I don't know what will. And you know what? Killer Cross's sunglasses. I kind of want a pair of those. Those look pretty cool.
Dude, Moose looks so good in that shirt. No, I'm not gonna lie.
That's
He
a
looked like
1P,
he
bro.
looked like a troll, like literally like a troll. Like he was just great.
That's a whole
Like,
1P set, dog. Like that's a thing you put. It's like a over. I don't know if you have a coverall. It's a short coverall.
hey, Moose is fantastic though. I like Moose a lot. Moose being a heel is great. I understand the whole why they did it, and he suits it. With Austin Aries behind the helm, it works out fantastic. Every week I tune in to see what they're gonna do. You know what they should? They should have like what they did with like, you know how NWO had their thing where they just go to the commentary desk and they take over. They should do that one night, just take over everything. You know, that would be great.
Then you had the Desi Hit Squad getting massages, which were interrupted by Gamma Singh. And look, this is where I will put a lot of respect on Desi Hit Squad. The way they're doing that with Gamma Singh, where he's the manager, and you actually see him manage. He's integral in the training of these guys. Like he comes in, hey, what the hell? Massages? You guys aren't champs. You guys haven't earned fucking massages. Start training, all this and all that. That's what a manager is supposed to do. A manager is supposed to help you be a better wrestler, person, or whatever. Not, so often in the wrestling business now, hey, I'm your manager, but they don't really go into detail about what does he really do for the wrestler besides talk or whatever. So I did like this segment.
Segment was good. I do like the Desi Hit Squad, but they got to start winning matches though.
Facts.
They got to start winning because they look devastating. They make them out to be devastating, and then they just lose. And I just don't understand. They're trying to set it up like an AOP thing, and I know I'm not trying to compare the thing, but they're really a dominating tag team, but they keep losing, which is interesting to me how Impact is doing that. And let me read what Andre just said. I agree with you, Andre, with that. Sanjay Dutt, I do agree with you. It's cringeworthy. If you've ever seen him on their Twitch simulcast, it's pretty cringeworthy. When he does the live event stuff for Twitch for Impact, it's pretty bad. He needs to get back into the X division and just fight for titles. Isn't he hurt? Isn't Sanjay hurt though?
Yeah, that's why he's doing. He's doing.
Oh, just get him off the mic. You know who they should sign? Honestly, they should sign the former Ring of Honor guy that was on the mic, Kevin Kelly. Yeah, for sure they should.
I think he signed to like New Japan, if I'm not mistaken. New Japan English.
Or you got JR. Why don't you sign JR? That would be a good combination, him and Don Callis.
You know what? That would be too awesome. The world might explode for that awesome.
They could have Don Callis and JR on the tape television, and then they can have Josh Matthews and somebody else on the Twitch side of things.
Or really, they could just hire JR for the pay-per-views. Like, keep it Josh Matthews because he's the slow, boring guy. Then you could have Don Callis for the color, and JR just be in the middle doing JR. But that's all you have to do. Hey, it's 4 pay-per-views or 2 pay-per-views a year. JR, you're here. Then you're out. That's
you know what? Andre should do their Twitch simulcast. Seriously. Andre all the way.
Way better.
It would be way better. It'd be better. It would be way better than freaking Sanjay. You know who they should put let's see. Gamma Singh is a freaking legend in the R parts.
Bret Hart. I have a bunch of whoa. I might like I said, Gamma Singh, I like what they're doing with it. He really is the manager of those guys. Like that's a subtle detail that you don't see today in wrestling.
No, you don't. You kind of got that with Paul Ellering in a way in NXT, but this is a whole different level.
Yeah, they go into detail. Like you didn't see Paul Ellering come up to the guy. Hold on, 350 pounds. No, son. 400 pounds on the weights. 400 pounds on the weight. What are you doing over there? You're running at a 6 incline. No, 8 incline. 8 incline. Sorry about
But you see what I'm disappointed is they brought this team in as like this powerful team, and then they have them lose like the way they lose. You know what I mean? They should be what is it? They should be tag team champions right now.
Hey, they gotta beat the jobbers first.
No, Jesus. What are we gonna go? Yeah, I heard Titus Worldwide. Don't even compare them to Titus Worldwide.
No, didn't Titus Worldwide beat them? They were in a feud. Like Titus Worldwide beat them with a roll up, and then they won at a pay per view or something like that.
What?
Like yeah, didn't Titus Worldwide get a pinfall on AOP?
Yeah, they did after he did his whole slipping and sliding through the ring.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that. That was like the word. That's just the WWE for the year so far.
Joe Henry did a music video, and
it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
I actually like the segment, dude. You're my best friend.
But, like, are they gonna go like Joe Henry and Grado as a tag team, or like is it just supposed to? I don't know where they're going with Joe Henry. Like, is he there for a long time, short time?
Hey, they gotta do the whole rub off thing. You're my best friend. Hey man, they got to do it. It's funny. I actually am now enjoying Grado. I didn't like Grado at first because his character was annoying to me, but I kind of like this whole best friends thing. It's kind of funny.
Next, something that's been long.
But a quick question on that though. Do you think Scarlett Bordeaux is gonna kind of interfere with that? I think there's something there with that.
I don't know what the hell she's gonna announce. Is it gonna be something about her, like she's gonna have her first wrestling match, or it's gonna be something that benefits her. Like,
dude, they gotta, you know what they gotta do? They gotta hire Jerry Springer. They gotta hire Jerry Springer just for her, you know, too hot for television.
Like back in the day, like when she's in Ring of Honor, I never really saw Scarlett Bordeaux as fucking hot. I thought she was average, but now, like, not just because she's in Impact, it's because maybe she's fully grown into her body and like the different haircuts and the makeup now and how
you
she's
gotta
wearing her clothes.
You gotta do some enhancements of some stuff, you know.
Yeah, like she looks completely different and way hotter. Then you have Abyss getting into the Impact Hall of Fame, and I can say, wow, well deserved.
One more member is coming soon. Are you serious? What? To the Desi Hit Squad? That's gonna be dope.
I know it's not that damn, I forgot the guy's name who did that silly ass dance. I think he's in NXT.
Mahami Ashera, that one that got let go by WWE just recently.
I thought he was still in NXT.
No, they didn't. They weren't in love with him as we thought they were. NXT, they released him like literally a week ago. I don't know why they would. It made no sense.
It could be him, or who's another Middle Eastern guy that's like
Sanjay Dutt.
Oh no, no! It got to be some kind of powerhouse. It might be Mabali Shera,
or it could be who's the brother of the other guy in 205 Live?
Davari.
Davari. Bring him in, you know.
Bro, if Impact really want to troll the Great Khali, the ultimate troll to get IWC nerds mad as shit.
Oh my.
Just have him chilling with Gama Singh while the guys have the tag team belts.
Oh my.
Then you have the main event. Austin Aries defeats El Tejano in a pretty decent match. You have cheating from both guys. El Tejano hits Austin Aries with the bull rope. Aries uses Killer Cross and moves to his advantage. But still, even with all that,
El Tejano needs to be an Impact though. Yeah. So does you know who should be an Impact that I like a lot is Marty the Moth Martinez.
Bro, so underrated. So he's so underrated.
Like what was it on Instagram? He gave me a follow on Instagram, but I just enjoy his content. I enjoy his content and I enjoy what he does. And Impact should sign him, literally, or bring him in under that Impact Lucha partnership that they have going on. It would be great. You know, remember his segments with Sexy Star?
I think he's still like, isn't he still like, is he the champion of Lucha Underground? I know like Chelsea Chelsea Green is in Lucha Underground, and they were like they're the
Chelsea Green's in Lucha Underground. Well, I gotta start watching some Lucha Underground then.
so, but she helped somebody win the championship off of Pentagon, but I don't know who she helped.
Well, I know cheerleader Melissa's there too.
Oh yeah, she's there as I think Marty's brother. My sister, Marty's sister. What the hell?
No, guys, it's not a WWE guy. Ooh, that's wow. Andre's got me stunned. I can't wait to see this. Some news that's going to be interesting.
Well, like I said, Austin
Well, I want to ask Andre: is it going to be somebody that we can all murk out to? Like we're going to be completely shocked. It's gonna be one of those eye-opening moments where we're watching the pre-record, the tape recordings of Impact, and we're just stunned who it is, or is it gonna be a Bound for Glory thing? Never been in Impact before. Ooh, this is okay. Okay, I'm now excited even more. I mean, wow, Impact really going for it's gonna be awesome then. All right. But what was it? What were we talking about? We were talking about the finale, right?
Yeah,
the finale of Impact.
Aries defeats El Tejano.
El Tejano should be an Impact, though. I'm saying this now.
The guy's talented.
Yeah,
he looks like a wrestler, and he does all the things. You can't. He's a perfect tweener. Like he's a good guy that will cheat, and pretty good on the mic too. Also, especially like in the English department. But the funniest part of this whole entire segment is that so Johnny Impact gets on the camera thing or whatever, and he's like, I'm gonna be back. You try to take my career, and Austin is like, hey, look, that's got to be fake news, bro. There's got to be fake news. You're trying to pull a me on me. It's not gonna work. So Aries, he has Cross and Moose check the crowd for Impact. Impact comes down the ramp, beats up Aries, and Aries and Moose, they all retreat or whatever. And this is the funniest part. This is the part that had me crying. So Moose, Cross, and Aries are in the corner. I think somebody hit him with something or whatever.
It was a kendo stick.
Was it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hit him with
because what happened was Austin was going around and looking around the crowd and everything to see where he was, and then Johnny just pops out of nowhere and just starts beating the crap out of him. And then you had Eddie Edwards come in after that and with the kendo stick and started beating the crap out of Moose and Killer Cross.
Yeah, that's the part. Like Cross. He's in the corner with them. He's like, I'm going to kill you. And then all of a sudden you hear, then kill me then. And he whacks Moose upside the head with the kendo stick. I was like, what the? Yeah, so like I said, solid Impact.
I gotta say, every week Impact's been good. It piques my interest every week. I get excited to watch it every week, even if it's pre-taped. I enjoy it. I try not to read spoilers. It's great, and hey, it's better than Raws and SmackDowns. Raws and SmackDowns. I don't know. Last couple of weeks, I've just sat and shook my head, going like, "This is what we get every week." And then you go watch a nice Impact. Like Impact's like the shit right now, and Lucha Underground currently. But I need to start catching up on Lucha Underground though. Let's read what Andre said. Marty the Martinez posts content on wrestling with wrestling website. I should be having a phone interview with Marty tonight. That's what's up, bud. Marty's the shit. Marty's underlooked as talent. He should be on Impact right now doing the moth gimmick. Literally. He is badass.
So like I said, all in all, pretty good show from Impact.
Yeah, I could say Impact is a breath of fresh air, and I like what they're doing with their management and whatnot, going out and trying to work with other promotions and big promotions. So I give them credit. But they need do we agree here that they just need a better TV deal going forward?
I mean, they always get a better network. That's something that wouldn't hurt.
Well, Pop TV is not helping them at all. Literally not helping them. That's one thing I was angry about this week. Like Pop TV is not helping their cause either. It's like becoming a point to where I believe that they should go find a different network somewhere.
And with the quality they're putting out, it'd probably be a little easier for them to find something a lot better.
Thank you, Andre, for that. I appreciate that.
So I guess we'll move on to Death Before Dishonor, Ring of Honor.
Can I say one more thing about that real quick?
Go ahead.
I think Ring of Honor, not Ring of Honor. I think Impact. Honestly, seriously, they should do something streaming wise. I believe they should not just Twitch. They should do like a big streaming service, like a big platform that would feature them easily more than being on television. Because I know reading on the internet was they were over at WWE headquarters trying. I don't know what they were trying to do, but they were trying to work out something with WWE, I guess.
That could be something in the future to put all of the live impacts on. Was it GWN?
That you see, but that's the problem is I want it on. How about WGN America? That would work. The quality over there was fantastic when they did All In. It was really good. I agree with Andre. I think CBS is the perfect home for Impact. That would be great too. CBS would be great.
Yeah, they got on CBS. The ratings, not that ratings matter because
But what day would it be on? Because it would be really tough to put it on. Would you put it on Fridays?
Probably, like a Friday or still keep the Thursday, depending on what the lineup for CBS is on the Thursday.
Why don't you put it on CW?
CW to CW. Oh, where the Arrow comes on.
Yeah. Why don't you have Impact and then Arrow after that? Broadcasting. That would be interesting.
I think doesn't Arrow come on a Monday?
I think Arrow comes on Wednesdays.
Oh.
I would believe if they were doing it on Monday, you don't want to compete with Impact with Raw. We saw what happened before with that. It's really hard because Impact is really good stuff, and I would really like to see it progress with better production value. That's just my thing. Better production value as far as TV goes, because if you watch it on Pop TV, it's at 480p, 360p with black bars everywhere. It's kind of disappointing.
Straight cringe.
Well, yeah, the black bars. You have two black bars because I watch it on DirecTV. You have two black bars on the top, and it looks just like when you watch some of the wrestling, it's grainy, especially on my HD TV. It's like what is Pop TV doing with the two black bars? What are they doing? It should be, and then when you go and watch it online, you're like, well, this looks amazing at 1080p. But that's really all I got to say. That's my only gripe. I just wish it was on a different network, and I wish it would get more out there because a lot of people love Impact, and I would like to see it become something more than it is. I really want to see Chris Jericho in Impact, but hopefully that happens sooner than later.
I think that's something that probably going to happen in the future, especially with Don Callis doing work with Impact and everything like that.
Yeah.
So Death Before Dishonor. Look, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I've been watching bits and pieces of Ring of Honor. So some of these storylines I get, some of them I don't. First match, Bully Ray and Silas versus Colt Cabana and Flip Gordon in a tables match. Prediction here.
You know, and I want to give it to Bully Ray and Silas Young because I like both of them. But it's going to go the other way around. It's going to be Colt Cabana and Flip Gordon winning. I got Flip Gordon and then Colt Cabana winning that match.
I got Flip and Cabana winning due to Silas putting Bully Ray through a table.
You think so?
I mean, they've been teasing a Silas Young kind of like face turn for like a couple weeks, so it could happen.
Hold on. We don't get the black bars up in here when Impact is televised on the Fight Network. I'll have to look into the Fight Network, Andre, on that. I'll have to look onto that because I watch it on DirecTV on the on Pop TV when it's live. Okay, so back to talking about this. I think it's gonna be the other way around. I agree with you, but I think it's gonna be the other way around. I think it's gonna be Bully Ray putting Cyrus to a table.
Damn.
Because it's typical Bully Ray at this point.
Douchebag Ray.
Yeah, Bully Ray. We should just change him to put people in tables all the time. The table pusher.
Then you have Julian Thunder Liger versus Kenny King. This is tough, like because you only get to see Liger every so often in Ring of Honor.
Liger all the way. Liger all the way.
Liger?
Liger all the way. He's a legend. He should win, hands down. I am a Thujan the Liger fan. Forget about Kenny King. Forget about Kenny King.
I'm gonna say Kenny King by cheating Kenny King.
Oh,
yeah, they because they got this storyline going where Austin Aries beat him, and now he's like, yeah, I want to beat Austin Aries. I want to win championships by any means necessary. That's pretty.
Can we put Kenny King on Impact? That would be great. I think Kenny King would be great on Impact right now.
Then you have for the Ring of Honor television title, Punishment Martinez versus Chris Sabin. Put the title on Chris Sabin. Punishment Martinez. He's not doing anything with that title. Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin.
It's hard. That's a hard prediction. I'm with you on it, Chris Sabin, because I like Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin's the shit. Punishment Martinez. I don't know. He had a good match with Adam Hitman Page, but it didn't really. It was kind of just bland for me. Punishment Martinez needs more of a character.
Then you have the tag team championships. The Briscoes versus Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian. The main story behind this match is if Daniels, Kazarian, or Scorpio Sky don't have titles around their waist before the end of the year, they could be gone from Ring of Honor and not get re-signed. So I think the Briscoes are going to keep this until like death. No, was it what's the last pay-per-view? Final Battle, until Final Battle. Or I could be wrong. It could be.
I got the other way around though. I got the Addiction winning it. I love Christopher Daniels, so I got the Addiction all together. I think the Briscoes have had the titles long enough. That's just the way I see it.
You know what? I can see that too, but it really just depends on if they want to give the titles to Daniels and Kazarian now or at Final Battle, because if they win them now, they would have to just completely throw things at Daniels and Kazarian to keep, to like, hey, we want you guys to lose these titles. Whereas if they won them at Final Battle, it'd be like, okay, a buzzer beater. We're gonna stay because we're holding the title. It's a
Christopher Daniels needs a big payday though. Honestly, he deserves a big payday. He's been everything to Ring of Honor as of late. He needs a big payday, personally. Why don't you just give him the titles and give him a big payday? He kind of deserves it. One last run with Ring of Honor, and then I think that'll be it for him.
I can see Daniels coming back to Impact, maybe.
Really interesting.
Then
we forgot to talk about in this review / prediction show. We forgot to talk about and I know we're so disrespectful. The Abyss is getting into the Hall of Fame.
I brought it up.
What was that?
I brought it up.
Oh, you did? Okay.
But yeah, we can talk about that. I mean, like I said, it's well deserved. Been a long time coming.
Abyss, I'll give Abyss credit where credit is due, though. He totally told WWE to F off. Technically, with the whole Undertaker match that they had at WrestleMania. So I give him credit. He's been loyal to the company. They should give him one last run, maybe give him a title. Abyss deserves the world championship at this point. Give him the world championship one time.
One thing I will say about Abyss, he went from complete highs, lows, went back up, lows, highs. Like he took everything in stride, from bad gimmicks to bad managers and everything like that. He took it all in stride, and his character stayed consistent throughout all of these years.
What up, video game lover? Sorry, I was responding to somebody in your chat. Sorry. I agree with you. He should have a title too. If they bring him into the Hall of Fame, give him, like, I don't care. Just give him a title and let him run with it for a little bit. Just to say thank you for, your service, or thank you for, being a long-term member of Impact, And the fun fact is, Abyss is the only TNA original that's been with the company, has been with the same company, not interswitched between companies. They actually, Josh Matthews actually on the televised show actually pointed that out.
Yeah, Abyss started his career without the mask in Impact.
He's the only original that has stayed long term with that one company. Everybody else has moved on to WWE.
Before he became Abyss, he actually was wrestling as Chris Parks. So I applaud the consistency, like I said, of the character of Abyss.
Indeed, I agree with you.
Next, Sumi Sakai defends her women's championship in Ring of Honor against Tenille Dashwood. It's time for a taste of Tenille. No disrespect to Sumi Sakai, but it's time to pass the torch to Tenille.
I'm having a tough time with this because I do like Sumi Sakai. It's really hard for me, but I kind of got to give it to Tenille Dashwood at this point. Why wouldn't you? I mean, Sumi Sakai was a good honorary, first ever champion for Ring of Honor with this title. Mm-hmm. But I think the title I honestly believe the title will be more prestigious with the Tenille Dashwood having it. What up, Fatal? How you doing, man?
Then you have the match. Look, I don't really care about, because it's too many people. I've seen it before. The Bullet Club, Cody, Page, Bugs, and Marty Scurll versus Chaos, Okada, Chuck Taylor, Beretta, Ishii, Roman Reigns. I don't care. Like, I just don't. Like, the Bucks have the heavyweight title for New Japan. They aren't defending them. The 6-man title, they aren't defending those. Marty Scurll just thrown in here. Okada is a former world champion. He's just thrown in here. Romero.
Well, it's a mixed match technically, with a bunch of just different factions in it, and it's just thrown in, as filler. You know what I mean? It's filler. Can we call it? I mean, I really don't care. Honestly, the Bullet Club's been pushed in our faces over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have it again with Chris Jericho's Rockin' Cruise, whatever. That's supposed to be on the Fight Network, supposedly on our Fin network, or FINTE. Honestly, I don't know. This is just a blah match to me. It's good talent. Don't get me wrong. It's good talent, but how many times have we had this kind of stuff before? You know what I mean?
True that.
How many tag times have we seen the Bullet Club versus? It seems like every pay-per-view, pay-per-view or pay-per-view in general, has nothing but the Bullet Club at this point.
Then you have the main event, Jay Lethal versus Will Ospreay. And first of all, let me say this. What the fuck did Will Ospreay do to get a title match against the legendary Jay Lethal? Look, I know Jay Lethal. He was like, I'm giving an open chance to anybody. Anybody. It doesn't matter. And fucking Will Ospreay has the audacity, the nerve.
Will Ospreay is popular though.
He's pop, but come on, man.
He's not
Hey,
winning the match. I'm going to tell you this. My prediction is Jay Lethal's retaining his title. He's keeping it all the way to Final Battle. I mean, isn't Will Ospreay fighting for the junior heavyweight title in New Japan Wrestling?
You know, to tell you the truth, I don't know because at the last New Japan thing in LA or San Diego, wherever it was, when Hiroshi,
because I just saw Jay White. I saw Jay White beat the crap out of somebody and take a Money in the Bank briefcase kind of deal from what was it recently? Tamahashi, was it? Was it Tamahashi? I believe is the first time I've ever seen it. Like he stepped up the line, Jack White, because he wants a title. He wants a title match with Kenny Omega for the IWGP title.
Look, but damn, I forgot the dude's name. He beat Dragon Lee beat the current junior heavyweight champion. Not Dragon Lee. He hit this like power bomb type of thing, and it fucked the guy's neck up, and he's been out. So I don't know what the storyline is now.
Well, all I saw was, because I haven't been keeping up with New Japan oftenly, but I've been here and there. I saw Jack White. Sorry. I know the White Stripes. They get confused between the names, but Jack White recently just beat up somebody and took the briefcase. You know that briefcase that you get for Wrestle Kingdom? Just recently I saw that happen. So I don't know what they're going to be doing with that. Is he going to win? Is I don't understand. I don't get storylines with New Japan sometimes.
Oh shit, bro! I might have to watch this latest New Japan thing. So I'm not even going to spoil it, man, because damn, I'm reading it. It's good. Jay White. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Jay White. I call him Jack White. My bad. I'm calling him the wrong name. I know he's not part of the White Stripes. I'm sorry.
That's damn. I didn't know that had happened. That's
what I was trying to tell you. That's what I was trying to tell you. Yeah, Jay White did something really, really interesting in the latest New Japan stuff. Yeah, as I was trying to tell you earlier that I saw it on Instagram. I saw the video on Instagram of him taking the briefcase.
Ooh.
So then the caption was first time for shockers in New Japan. First time for everything.
It was definitely shocking reading that little paragraph, but
yep. And sorry guys, spoiler alert, go watch it on New Japan Network. I'm not giving you the whole show. I'm actually going to go watch it now since after probably tomorrow I'll probably watch it on, because I pay for the New Japan Network, and New Japan Network is totally worth it over other networks out there. Just my personal opinion.
So who do you got between Jay Lethal and Will
Jay Lethal?
Ospreay? Yeah,
Jay Lethal all the way. Why would you give Jay Lethal the belt and then just have him lose 2-3 months later? And the only other person I could see it go against Jay Lethal, it's really hard that can take the title. Yes to that, and also Cody.
Okay, yeah.
I can see those two, and I can also see if you really want to go, Adam Page. Him and Page, I could see that too.
Yeah.
He kind of needs that push because he's been having great matches lately. Like he's been putting on some 5-star matches as of late.
Well, let's get into WWE Super Showdown prediction.
Oh God.
Triple H versus The Undertaker, with Kane in The Undertaker's corner and Shawn Michaels in Triple H's corner.
Are all the matches confirmed though?
Yep.
They are. Okay, I thought okay. It's really hard. But I got Triple H winning that.
Yeah.
I really got Triple H winning. I just don't see how they're gonna. I don't know how they're gonna pull it off with the Isn't the Undertaker like 55 years old now? Something like that.
Yep.
Isn't it time for him to kind of just retire at this point? He's already had a hip surgery. I think it's time for him to retire.
Dog. Gotta get paid.
Gotta get paid. You know, one of the matches that stand. Okay. I want to say this in this prediction part of this. Everything that you got from Hell in the Cell is just being regurgitated back at you at Superstar Showdown. So like Hell in the Cell was just irrelevant. Okay, Hell in the Cell was irrelevant. I watched the pay-per-view and I went, this is just an entry course meal to what we're actually getting. I was kind of laughing. Okay, so we got Triple H. Do you want me to read the next one?
Go ahead.
Bobby Lashley and John Cena versus Elias. Poor Kevin Owens. I'm sorry, poor Kevin Owens, man.
The return of the C Nation.
Oh God. Is you know what? You know the best thing for Bobby Lashley right now is Leo Rush. Leo Rush and Bobby Lashley. Oh my goodness.
Hey, children, I'm back to defeat the evil Kevin Owens.
It is great. I like it. Leo Rush and Kevin and Bobby Lashley's been the best thing since sliced bread right now. I laugh every time.
How long before my man t-shirts come out? My man.
Can I just say this? You got Bobby Lashley and John Cena winning this match. There is no way in heck that Elias and Kevin Owens wins this match. No way in hell.
Does Cena get hit with my man before or after the match?
5-knuckle shuffle, guys.
No, hold. 5-knuckle shuffle into my man. Then a spear.
You know, let's just say this. Let's get the shovels out, guys. The shovels for poor Elias and Kevin Owens. We're having a funeral.
New Day defends their SmackDown championships against the Bar.
The Bar needs to win.
Ooh.
The Bar needs to win. New Day, I'm so done. I'm so done. I am so sorry. But the New Day, it's getting to the point with the New Day. I love them to pieces, and I think they're great talents. But I've said this to you before. Like, give Big E a push. Like, Big E deserves a push at this point.
He should have been one. He should have won the Money in the Bank briefcase this year.
Right? He should have won they should have either pushed him for the US title and gave him some momentum, but they didn't. And to me, Shinsuke is not a champion. And you know what? I have a problem with this. Do you see a problem with this? Do you see a problem with it? Where's the UK title being defended, or the United States Championship? Do you see that at all here?
Not really. No.
Like, you see, it's irritating to me. Is the US title just irrelevant?
Basically,
is Shinsuke irrelevant? It's annoying to me because that's honestly a prestige. Actually, the US title is pretty prestigious.
I'm just wondering who allowed the New Day to have a butler called Booty's Worth. Like, who approved national TV? Like, somebody had it right there. So the New Day, they're gonna have this butler, and his name will be Booty's Worth. Brilliant. Get those black motherfuckers to say Booty Worth.
It's so bad. Fired. It's so bad. Everything that I seen for the New Day is stereotyping. Am I wrong?
Nah, you're not.
It's just like everything I hear coming out of their mouth is booty shaking, booty shaking, and it's just like I face pump every time. And then when they're making pancakes, I'm just like, okay. I want the Bar to win because they're more serious. The New Day just needs to break up at this point. You know who I would like to? You know what I would like? What was that?
In the chat, Fatal.
Oh, what up, Fatal? I'm just gonna be real. The New Day need to lose. The bar seems better because to me, the New Day, I feel on SmackDown, the New Day is holding back the tag team championships. I feel this way because how do you have Sanity sitting there in the background? Sanity's been jobbing out. I feel like it'll clear up the tag team division when the bar has it. And the bar can go a little bit with the title and then lose it to, like, I don't know, Sanity. And you could bring up Nikki Cross at the same time when all that's happening.
You know what? I think they're going to stick Nikki Cross with Aleister Black. They might do
that. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Ooh. You know who Nikki Cross needs? She needs to be with Sanity right now.
Yeah, we know. We know. But I think they're going to.
In WWE's eyes, no. It's like Kairi Sane. You know, I said this earlier. It's like Kairi Sane, dude. Like, when they're putting the the NXT belt in a treasure chest and having her smile like the way she did, that was cringeworthy. Let's see, what's the next match here?
Asuka and Naomi versus the Iconics. Now, before we do the prediction for this match, one, will Asuka come out with micro braids, or will she come out with ass shaking like Naomi? Which one now?
Oh God.
I'm going to go with she's going to come out in Naomi gear, matching Naomi gear, booty shaking.
Oh God. That is terrible. I agree with you with that. That is,
and
yeah.
They're going to win, obviously.
No, I actually got it the other way around.
Iconics winning in their hometown, in their home state, home country.
I believe they're going to win, but they're going to win by cheating.
Asuka booty shake, yes or no?
Yeah, Asuka's going to booty shake for sure. For sure. She's going to wear the same type of gimmick. They're going to wear the same type of get up. It's to me, Asuka's a waste of I'm sorry, Asuka's a waste of talent on SmackDown. It's kind of sad. They don't know what to do with her, and it's just becoming that streak that she had a long time ago in a far, far away. Yeah, it's kind of looking irrelevant now.
Yeah.
AJ Styles and Samoa Joe for championship.
Oh my God. AJ Styles and his 6-month fuse with people. I'm fighting. I'm a fighting champion with a person for 6 months. So get a waiting list, bitches.
Actually, you know what? I actually enjoy this feud. Actually, it's Samoa. It's gonna be. I'm gonna say this now. Samoa Joe is gonna be over, and he's gonna win the title. He has to. You can't keep doing this to good talent, having them get squashed by AJ Styles 3 times in a row.
4 times.
4 times.
You know what? It really just depends on who wins between The Miz and Daniel Bryan. Really, that's what it is.
If it was me, for what I'm going to say this in a good way. I hope it's The Miz wins. The Miz is the most over thing since sliced bread.
See, if The Miz wins, that means AJ Styles is going to win.
You see, that's the thing. I want The Miz to win so badly. I wouldn't mind seeing. Well, then The Miz looks like a face at that point. You think about it.
I don't know. I don't think they could pull that one off. Not this WWE creative team. I think it's either only way I can see it. Like if Daniel Bryan wins, they would turn AJ Styles heel. So just going off WWE writing and their logic, if The Miz wins, he's gonna face AJ Styles. If Joe wins, it's gonna be Joe versus Bryan for the title.
Well, we're gonna know within the first hour because they're gonna have the Daniel Bryan and Miz matches number 3. So we're gonna know. Same here. Now, if they want to have the feel-good story, since Daniel Bryan supposedly signed his contract, they could have Daniel Bryan winning it.
Yeah, but then if he wins, that means Samoa Joe's going to keep the title because you know how hurtful that would be if they have Joe win and then the next pay-per-view he loses to Bryan.
Well, supposedly Rey Mysterio is supposed to fit into the equation of all SmackDown Live stuff. because
Interesting.
he just recently signed with WWE. So I wouldn't be surprised if he fits in for the title somewhere. They're going to give him a title push somewhat real quickly. You know this going forward. They're going to have to. You don't sign a big superstar.
United States, Nakamura versus Rey Mysterio.
That's what they were saying they were going to do at first, is have him and Ray go at each other for a while.
Now that could be interesting.
Yeah, but Blandy Nakamura over here, bland Nakamura that can't speak a word of English. It's pretty bad if you go that way.
Well,
let's see what else we got going on here. We got Cedric Alexander versus Buddy Murphy. I got Buddy Murphy winning the title.
Yeah, like Cedric Alexander, his run with the title has been. I was a black guy with a title.
It's been more of that. I wish they would have kept Rich Swann around. Personally, like I wish they would have kept the funny guy around. You know what I mean? They didn't, and you get to see
Enzo. Like Enzo, I think he was the best cruiserweight champion in terms of overall entertainment and everything like that.
Well, Buddy Murphy should win the title. I think Drew Gulak should have been here. Mm-hmm. I know why they put Buddy Murphy in place because he's in his home country. I get it, but I think Drew Gulak potentially should be your champion. Drew Gulak is really good talent.
Buddy Murphy, from jobber to 205 Live, top talent, and banging Alexa Bliss. The man's clearly living the dream.
Need.
Ronda Rousey and the Bella Twins versus the Riot Squad. So how
care less about either or team?
But how bad is the Riot Squad going to get stomped in this match?
They're going to get stomped pretty hard. They're going to get stomped. They're going to get buried. Of course they are.
Who's going to get arm dragged by Ronda Rousey? Is it going to be Ruby, Sarah Logan, or Liv?
Liv Morgan. Because what's her name's coming off of arm injury? Ruby Riott. So why would you do it to Ruby Riott? You would want to do it to Liv Morgan or Sarah Logan. To me, they're three good talents, but you got to have the Bella Twins with Ronda Rousey that can't wrestle. Did I just say that? Yeah, I did. Ronda Rousey that can't wrestle for shit. And good luck after that. What's the other matches here we got? We got the Shield, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose versus the Dogs of War, Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre. Who do we got winning?
What are they doing to Braun Strowman? Like, come on. This man is massive. He wins the Money in the Bank after throwing people off of a fucking cage, winning the briefcase, and
he didn't lose. Okay, I'm going to say this, and everybody, there's an argument on that. Braun Strowman did not lose his cash-in, though. The match was thrown out, technically.
Does he still have the case? Come on, man. I think they took the case away.
They took the case, but when he cashed in, right, they threw the match out when Brock Lesnar did the thing. So technically, he still is the Money in the Bank winner.
So that's why they're doing at the Crown Jewel, Brock versus Braun.
That's why, because what they're doing is they're people like me and you instantly go, well, shouldn't he just have his Money in the Bank still if they threw the match out? Technically, if you think about it, he should keep holding the title, the thing, and then have a recash in and say, well, we fucked up. Here you go. You can recash in. They didn't.
I'm not even looking forward to that Braun versus Roman versus Strowman stuff. I'm not even looking forward to that.
And I'm angry. I'm angry here at Superstar Showdown, and I'm angry a little bit about the whole Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair thing. That's another match. Is Charlotte Titty?
It's Charlotte Titties now.
And who's going over in that match? I hope Becky Lynch keeps the title here.
Charlotte got some big ass titties.
Yeah. I just don't want Charlotte winning anymore.
What about her titties? Do you want them to win?
Oh, Jesus. Well, if you had to make choices, I'd take Alexa Bliss's ass over her titties.
Agree to disagree. Okay. I don't know. I don't know.
We're getting American. We're getting American here to give us, his idea on ass and titties.
Charlotte, big fake titties.
So do you have winning the match, Becky Lynch or Charlotte?
Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch
Yeah,
all the way.
definitely
Okay, I got
Becky.
the same. Let's see. There's really nothing else. I mean, we pretty much went over everything. The only thing I can say, this card is kind of boring.
Yes.
It's very boring. And then what else do we got? We got the Crown Jewel coming up after that.
And they got to build toward that. I think the only thing they got for that right now is that triple threat.
Yeah, the one that Roman Reigns. They got to bring Brock Lesnar back to put Roman Reigns more over.
Really to tell you the truth, if you're in Australia and WWE rarely comes there, I would be excited to see Undertaker versus Triple H. I'm not gonna lie. And
in their primes, though.
You gotta take what you can get. You gotta take what you can get, bro.
I'm sorry, in their prime. I agree. I disagree with this. In their prime, not two old men fighting. Like Undertaker. I know there's a lot of Undertaker fans out there, and I'm gonna get grief for this, but Undertaker's lost a step, bro.
Steps. I think you need to add an S to that. Steps.
It's just sad. He walks around slow in the ring. You could tell it's over. It's been over. And Triple H still can go. That's the problem here. Triple H still can go. And then you just oversell this feud. You have to re-sign. You have to put a lot of money in Shawn Michaels' wallet to make it happen. To put potentially what I think that they're going to do is a whole Shawn Michaels and Undertaker feud again.
Oh my foot! I'm on Twitter. Nakamura. He's going to have "Make America Great Again" shirts. Bro,
that is awesome. I'm sorry, but that is awesome. That is awesome, though. That's fucking amazing. That is great. It's amazing.
I don't even know where you could take that.
America's speechless. This first time I've heard this. Speechless.
It's such a good troll.
It is.
Because he's a foreigner, and the statement he's saying, the people who made that statement want him out. So I don't even know. Dude on Twitter, Nakamura looked like he's about to drop the hottest mixtape of 2018.
Yeah, Nakamura is like, sometimes, I go, what are they doing creative with them? And then there's just sometimes I just go, that is some greatness. Like, he's got to have control of his character somewhat. There's just no other way.
You can meet the Miz at Cricket in Denver Tuesday because I don't know. Well, that's really it, man. Like,
the only thing I really gotta say is WWE. Honestly, if you're into the whole WWE thing, they got big things going on. They got big pay-per-views going on, and yeah. And the Mae Young Classic, yay. I am not been watching it because I already know who's in the finals, so there's no need to be watching it. My two favorite wrestlers are in the final, so I'm okay with that.
I don't know why the Mae Young Classic this year isn't doing anything for me. I don't know why.
Well, they signed Mia Yim. Supposedly Mia Yim is being signed by WWE.
Excellent talent.
The only other one I didn't understand why was what's her name not signed. The one that was the bodyguard of in TNA or Impact. Sienna.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't understand that. They signed Mia Yim, but not Sienna. That made no sense. Mia Yim because they saw her. Supposedly Triple H saw her work in Major League Wrestling, so that's why Triple H is high up on her. Triple H knows how to scout talent. That's the thing.
True.
Over like Stephanie McMahon, where Stephanie McMahon just draws the energy out of a room. It's really, if you guys haven't seen an interview, go watch her talk about Connor's cure. Go talk about, you want to talk about Stephanie being just cringeworthy. Go listen to her talk about Connor's cure and all these kids. She makes it look so bad that it just makes you not want to support the cause. Because she takes the fun out of it. She makes it all about herself. She's doing the good stuff. She's doing the right. Yeah, no. She does the same thing with Evolution. Why is Evolution not selling out the Nassau Coliseum? Because it's all about Stephanie McMahon. That's why.
Yeah, you know what? If you're really gonna have an Evolution, Stephanie should be wrestling somebody. But
no, she can't. Oh no.
I like Stephanie wrestling. Like, but who would be worthy of that? Like,
what Stephanie needs to do, and this is the thing, get away from this about the children shit, right? And take it back to when her father was doing the corporation thing. Make her be like the head up on Raw, right? And have possibly like Sasha Banks. I would say Sasha Banks, right? And have Sasha Banks become a corporate person. Legitimately, like, you turned on me, fans, and I decided to ring myself with Stephanie McMahon and everything, you know? Not like the authorities type shit, like the corporation, you know what I mean? Back in the day, and the corporation would go beat people up and make Sasha Banks turn heel that way. It would be great. It would be a great little segment and whatnot. I don't know if you agree with me with that.
Yeah.
Because Sasha Banks, they're really doing nothing with.
I mean, yeah. I thought I had seen like somewhere in Evolution, they're going to have like a 4-way tag match for the first ever WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. I might be wrong on that, but I could have swore I saw that.
You know what they need to do? They need to give a women's Intercontinental belt too while they're there. It would make Raw so much interesting. And if they're going to do this, here's the segue to that. Then then what they need to do is make a all women's promotion within WWE, like on television.
Don't give them ideas. Don't do that.
Why?
Because they can barely handle what they have now.
Well, that's true. That's true. Well, I'm hoping with XFL coming back, I'm hoping Vince McMahon steps far, far away from WWE and lets Triple H run the helm. I'm
not stepping away from anything. I can do it all. It's my show, god damn it.
So what pay-per-view are we more excited for this time? Bound for Glory, Death for Dishonored, or Superstar Showdown, or Crown Jewel? Which one are we excited for more the most?
You know what? I'm definitely excited for Super Showdown. Crown Jewel, maybe. It depends on the other matches. Evolution, I got to see the whole entire card. So right now, I would say I can't really put a clear thing on it because.
And if we're gonna have women's tag team belts, are they gonna do the same thing like they're doing on Raw and SmackDown? Have them red and blue?
Yeah,
that's what they're going for.
Probably. I mean,
that's. I'm sorry, but that's trash to me.
I think it might be just one of them because it was 4 tag from the way it looked on the thing, 4 tag teams.
And who are the 4 tag teams though?
The Riot Squad.
Oh God.
Sasha and Bailey.
Oh God.
The Iconics.
Oh God. And
I think I saw the Bellas.
Oh Jesus. Oh geez, we already know who's winning those titles.
The Iconics?
No. The Bellas, man, are winning those titles. You know, right off the rip, you know WWE is going to give them the titles. It's disgusting. What a way to open up your tag team division. What a way to open up that. Give it to the Bellas, and they'll hold it for 365 days.
Setting records.
Setting records. And then the only other match that I've seen for Evolution is Trish Stratus and Alexa Bliss. Which, if this is going to be Trish Stratus's comeback into the wrestling thing, Trish Stratus is kind of fit for it. Have you seen her lately?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She's totally bulked up and everything. So I'm kind of ready for if this is Trish Stratus's one last ride, and this is it for her. I'm happy for this. Give her the women's title. No, you can't because you got fucking Ronda Rousey. They can't wrestle for shit. Holding the title. And you know what's the cringeworthy part is? I watch a Pentagon Junior, right, do the same move she does. And it looks more twisted. And fucking it does. Pentagon's looks more twisted than Ronda Rousey. Like, I want Ronda Rousey to take somebody's arm, right? Just pull it up and bend back. Why can't WWE just do that? If you want to make it more twisted, make it more twisted. It just looks like she's hugging the arm.
He said hugging the arm.
But that's about it. That's all I really got to talk about. The only other thing wrestling wise is we didn't really cover was the whole WWE and Impact stuff. Them talking between each other.
I hope to see cross promotion in the future, but with the WWE being so selfish and thinking it's the shit, it would take a really big thing for that to happen. I hope it happens, but I don't see it happening anytime near in the future.
Well, if it's not about the library and it's not working together, what is it for? Possibly being featured on the network and Impact paying for that?
Probably because they have a lot of Impact former Impact people, so they would want to get the rights to like Bobby Roode matches or
no. Is it just to be featured? Is it Impact looking for a new home for live television? Is that what they're trying to do? And possibly have it on the WWE network? That would be interesting. But how much would that come out of their wallet, though, if they were doing it that way? And that kind of is a slap to Ring of Honor, because Ring of Honor, wouldn't it be it would open the door for Ring of Honor. No, they tried doing it with Ring of Honor before. What was it? WWE? They tried to do it with Ring of Honor, wasn't it? Similar kind of idea.
Still kind of like working on that one, because with their crews and everything like that, I could see them. This is like a bridge building between Ring of Honor and Impact.
Well, I'd like to see Ring of Honor, Impact, and New Japan working together.
I think also with Aries doing that Ring of Honor pay-per-view, that was also a big step or whatever.
Well, yeah. That's all I really got to talk about. I mean, that's pretty much about it for me. I mean, that's the only thing I saw online was that, and Trish Stratus getting bigger, more bulkier, getting ready for her fight against Alexa Bliss. And Trish said that she was working on some new moveset.
Changing the style.
That would be pretty cool. Evolution looks decent of a pay-per-view if they do it right.
So we're gonna get out of here. TecRev, I'm gonna look through your Facebook thing, the messages, so I can get your Twitch link. Do you want the Twitch link or your Twitter link?
I'll do you one better here.
Okay, let me get that, bro.
I'll give you the link right here.
Let me get that
in the chat. Here you go. We'll just leave it. Twitch is the best way, because that's where I mainly do everything on.
Okay. I'm gonna put that. I'll put that in the public comments, and then when the video files just finishes publishing, I'll put it in the link bio. All right. Well, bro, I appreciate it, my man.
No problem, man.
And look, if Raw is completely shit worthy, I may add we might have to do it again on Monday just to rant.
This man.
For real, for real, for real.
This man just does not like Raw.
Mhm.
Like, did you hear his enthusiasm? It's like, Raw sucks.
It's
It's
so bad it
cringeworthy.
sucks.
It's like let me say this real quick before we end. Monday Night Raw is like that car crash you watch slowly and you just can't help but watch it like in entertainment. Just like, yes, this is no, it's like that what was it? It's like watching football, and it's like that one moment that guy gets hit so fucking hard that he's down on the ground, and you're just like, yes. And then you're just like, that's Monday Night Raw for you because you don't know what you're getting. And I have this picture on my main screen. I was of the best Universal Champion. Okay, yes, Kevin Owens, one of the best Universal Champions.
It's the Kevin Owens show.
And I'm sad that we got the Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar garbage. Just saying. That's all I really got to say. Guys, thank you, American, for having me, or Liberal Heel. I appreciate it. Is this going to be our normal day we do it, Sunday, where we just talk about everything?
Probably. Yeah, because, well, when it gets into probably the fall, I can do it better on Thursday, like right after. And also, it depends on pay-per-view day. Like, if it's a it's like a WWE pay-per-view or whatever, I would just save everything until like the end
we can talk about it after the show's off the air.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna go and cut the screen off, and hope to see you guys later. Hold on, it's stop broadcast. I was about to hit end call.